Comparing yourself to others is bad, and I think most people generally understand that. But it's easy to do on accident, and it's easy to not actively recognize how bad it is. And the reason it's bad to compare yourself to others is pretty simple and self-explanatory, but it's good to go over it and understand it so that then it can be something to actively recognize. So I want to go into why and how it's bad to compare yourself to others, and then I want to go into a better thing to compare yourself to. The first problem is that, at first glance, others are 2D. By this, I mean that it's easy to just see who they are. The path they've taken and the change they've gone through is unknown, and you only see them as they exist now. But even if you know where they've come from, that's not enough either, because it's hard to feel what they've felt along their path. It's hard to understand the humanity. Their story will never seem as deep as your own understanding of yourself and what you've gone through, so it will always be an incomplete comparison. Which brings us to the much better thing to compare yourself to: yourself. You can see all the things you can't see when comparing to others. You can see who you are, who you've been, and you can see the thoughts and emotions behind the change. And when you can see that change happens slowly and has human context, you can change your mindset from trying to jump to a person you don't fully understand to trying to better yourself little by little. I say all this stuff about not comparing yourself to others just to come back and say that there is a healthy way to do it, and that it's a good place to start because you need a reference point for something to aspire to. So here's the healthy way to compare yourself to others. If you can recognize that you can't understand others fully, you can separate your goals from them to aspects about them. And each aspect is just one understandable goal, which is much easier to take steps towards. All you have to do is remember that there are steps and that you have to take them one at a time. Yeah. I hope this was a good explanation and reminder. I know change is hard, but I feel like thinking and talking about stuff like this can help shortcut a lot of the hiccups and stumbles on the path to change, because it's easy to get caught up in life and it's easy to give reasons to not think deeply. But we're just keeping ourselves in a worse place longer by doing that. So I want to put out videos like this that can maybe jumpstart the process. I also want to recognize that I didn't get into willpower or honesty in this video. I didn't get into willpower because I think that it's something you have to work on yourself. It's not something like in this video where I can talk through why it's good or bad. It's just something you have to try to force yourself to improve. And I didn't get into honesty in relation to being honest about who you are and what you want to be, because the most I can do is tell you that you're not being honest, but that's not going to matter. What's going to matter is you admitting it to yourself. So either way, if you like this video, like it. If this video helped you, save it. And if there's someone that you think should hear this, send it to them. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.